don't forget, this is still Made in Nigerian series, and we are in the city of Port Harcourt. Don't go away after the time out.
We know how busy your everyday life can be. That's why you need a bank that fits into your everyday schedule. Do your day-to-day banking online, 24 hours a day, 365 days in a year. A banking solution that suits your lifestyle. At Fidelity, we let you do more, not just for you, but for your loved ones too. Got bills? Pay your bills, monitor your account, buy airtime, transfer funds to any bank in Nigeria. Forget about going to the bank. I mean, who goes to the bank these days anyway? Just use Fidelity Online. So, no matter who you are or where you might be, we make it easier to do the little things that make the big things possible. Fidelity Online, banking that suits your lifestyle.
Hi guys, I've always been curious to know how to barb hair, and here I am at this barbing salon called Barcode Barbing Salon to try my hands on Barnabas, who has volunteered for me to use his hair anyhow I like, and of course with my coach here, Joe, who is going to take me through the process. So let's go. Wish me luck.
Your 2 hands or 3 hands will be at the back, and 1 at the front like this.
Okay. He says 3 hands at the back and then 1 at the front. Okay, so I will take my coat. Okay guys, ready? Oops, something has gone wrong. I think he didn't put his hair properly. See, the whole thing is, ooh.
Now take your hand down. No, take your hand down. Press your hand a little.
Okay, so I'm nearly done. And that is it. So there we go. Voila! Finished, done. You see what I mean? Okay then, viewers, over to you. Did I do well? Yay or nay? He has served in various capacities as an oil and gas consultant and an expert to the Rivers State Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources, and of course, other various government agencies. Please welcome Sir Francis Chilam Dinkpa, JP. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us and having me. There's something that we do on the show.
What kind of ritual is that?
Bring your hands. Don't worry.
Yours is white, mine is not white. Okay.
Bring your hands.
All right.
Okay. I,
Sir
say it,
Sir Francis Chilam Dinkpa,
promises
to
say the truth,
nothing but the truth,
the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
so help me God.
So help me God.
That's it. First and foremost, you read accounting and education in school. So how come you're in oil and gas? Tell us about it.
It's all about destiny. You know, I read accounting education, but today I'm in the oil and gas industry. It's destiny. You do that which you're destined to do at the right time. I was into construction, although I'm still in construction. It's still destiny.
So you started Captain Triangle in 1995. Now, what prompted you to start off this business?
And when I came back from youth service in 1990, I started working somewhere where I was earning a salary of 800 naira a month.
Wow, 1995?
1990.
1990.
Yes. I was working as an accounts officer in an establishment. So I used my time very well to work for my company and grew to become the manager of the company. And gradually I learned so many things from where I was working. I worked there for 7 years. And within that 7 years, in the 5th year, I started venturing into private businesses. That was how.
And then here you are today.
Yeah, but not just by myself alone. I married quite early.
Wow, how early was the, how early?
As soon as I came back from youth service in 1990, as early as 1993, I had my traditional marriage.
Wow.
So I had a second part that we were reasoning together. And so,
What is Captain Triangle? What's the correlation?
yeah, my first son, we had my first son in 1993. His name
It's Captain.
is Captain. He's the first son in my life. He's the first direct grandson in the life of male in my father's house.
Oh, wow.
He's the first in many places. In fact, he's the first in the service in the house of God.
Oh, wow.
So I named him Captain.
Then the triangles.
Then the triangles is, I hope that in time to come, he will have other siblings that will form a perfect triangle.
Okay. Wow. Well, running a business in Nigeria is a little bit, it's a challenge, obviously. What were your teething problems when you started? Just give us a little bit of highlights.
Yeah, when we started business in 1995, first of all, don't forget, I told you I worked for 7 years. So I was close to the point when I was to resign. So we started bar and restaurant. It was not actually easy. What we wanted to do was confectionaries. We looked for 50,000 naira all over Port Harcourt to borrow. Nobody could borrow us 50,000 naira. In fact, we searched, we met so many people. We couldn't get 50,000 naira. But when we didn't find 50,000 naira, we started with 1,000, 2,000 to make a small triangle, a restaurant that looked like a triangle shape. You can call it 16 by 14 size of restaurant. We make chair this month, next month we make table. The other month we buy fridge. So we continue like that, and that was how we started.
This is so inspiring. It is so inspiring. I want to cry. It is so inspiring.
Thank God.
Honestly. So can you please explain the products and services of your company? What exactly you do at this point in time?
Well, at this point in time, first of all, we are into construction. The Captain's Triangle Nigeria Limited is majorly a construction company that is into construction and environmental services, as well as oil services consultancy. That is Captain's Triangle Nigeria Limited. We have Ido Plaza, an investment company that is concerned with property development. We have estates that is managed by Ido Plaza, an investment company.
What do you call it?
Ido Plaza. Idoka is the name of my second.
Okay, I thought that was
So we have Ido Plaza. So by the grace of God, as we were going into oil and gas, we went in the name of Unity Garden Limited. Unity is my third son.
Oh dear.
From Unity Garden, we looked at it, and God has been prospering us. We decided to diversify into confectionaries.
Again.
That was the original
Plan.
plan. And so we set up Desire and Treasure Supermarket.
And that's the name of your daughter.
Desire is the name of my daughter, and my treasure is my wife.
Oh, oh please. I just want to cry. So what happened to the restaurant though?
Yeah.
The bar and restaurant. What happened
So
to it?
along the line, when I started the construction part of Captain's Triangle very well, it was Captain's Triangle Ventures. So when I operated it, I think in 1998 or thereabout, as Captain's Triangle Nigeria Limited, I went full-fledged into construction with NDDC and other government agencies and private sector equipment leasing. We had Caterpillars that we went into equipment leasing. So my wife that was doing the restaurant business with me, she was in fact the manager of the restaurant business. She was the one, we are running together. She got a job in the bank. One of the time when we were doing restaurant, at a point we weren't seeing working customers so much and we wanted to diversify. So we reasoned, she was carrying food in a basin or cooler to go and sell to bankers. And so from there, she started dreaming about working in the bank because she was very qualified as a graduate. She read a secretarial education, but she was carrying food in the cooler with my son tied at the back to sell food to bankers.
As a graduate.
Yes, as a graduate. So luckily, not quite this time, so much time from there, she got opportunity to work in the bank. And so she started working in the bank. And so we had to leave the Captain's Triangle. We now leased it out because nothing is waste. When you're doing business, every kobo counts. So we leased it out to some other person and went bigger into construction, and my wife became a banker.
Fantastic. But was there any point in time, because as you expand your business, you need funding. Was there any point in time you still needed funding, even though you funded yourself from the beginning? Was there any point in time any bank or any government person, anybody funded your business?
Well, initially, banks will not come to your aid. When you are starting, you have to distinguish your intention or your capacity to show that you have the capacity to pay banks before they can come to your aid. In fact, that is why if I had to talk about any bank that has ever smiled at us, I will talk about Fidelity Bank. I will talk about one young man called Tony. He came worrying us, Baga, you need loan to expand. The way your business is going, you will need something to move forward. And I said, I don't need anything, no. Want to move, we have been moving gradually.
Pace, no.
You know, but somehow he was able to key into partnership with us. And he brought in Fidelity Bank, and in fact, they did well, and they have been doing well since that time.
Amazing.
Yeah, they have really supported us
Amazing.
very, very well.
Amazing.
That is the only bank I can say. The other banks may have come to say, give us deposit. But Fidelity Bank came to say, where do we partner with you?
Wow. Well, we're going to go on a short break, and when we come back, more insightful story from our host here, Sir Francis Chilam Dimfa. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, back to our hosts. So, sir,
Yeah.
you talked about running your restaurant and bar, and then you're back to oil and gas, and how do you marry all those businesses? How do they correlate?
Yeah, business. When you become a businessman, you watch out to ensure that you're able to diversify. So while we're in construction, we're also looking out to other areas, and we're able to rent a filling station.
Rent?
Yes, we leased a filling station somewhere in Port Harcourt, main town, an MRS filling station. We leased it for some years. Okay. And with the grace of God upon us, we put in so much time and so much strength on it. And within the period of lease, we were able to build our own filling station. That's where the first filling station we built, that's the Unity Oil and Gas filling station, Eliozu. Wow. So if you go to Eliozu, we have a one-stop shop where you can buy your fuel, you can refill your cooking gas, you can also patronize the big supermarket, which we have just expanded early this year. So it's the biggest and the best filling station along Eliozu Road. That is Unity Filling Station. Because we have so much paid attention, and with the partnership of Fidelity Bank, we don't just have only one branch now. We have a gas filling plant, which is equally big at Rumekini, Alo Road. That is off East West Road, Uniport area. Yes. It's standard. It's about one of the best standard gas filling plants in Port Harcourt. Maybe we'll compete anywhere. But we have not stopped there. We don't, that's a conventional gas plant. So we have introduced into Port Harcourt. We are one of those first people that introduced digital gas filling plant.
How does that work?
Where when you bring your cylinder, they just key in the quantity you want to fill, connect your hose, and activate, just like they fill in filling stations. The same way they sell fuel to you. Yes. That is how we have dynamized the sale of gas in Port Harcourt.
This is making things so easy.
Yes, so easy.
Consumers.
For consumers. You will see there, no cheating. Nobody will be able to cheat you. It counts to the last digit.
We need this, because half the time we go fill our gases.
Please come to GRA Unity.
So tell us more about your MSME award from Central Bank.
Okay, the interesting thing about the Central Bank SME facility is that the facility is a single-digit facility. And after 1 year of operation, they have been monitoring what we are doing. I was just in one of the days of our operations, and they came to tell me that I have received a CEO award for performing very well, very faithful. And since then too, I think maybe another award might come this year. Who knows?
It should come. You've done so well for yourself. It should come. Now, you work with your wife in running this so many businesses. How is it like? The truth.
The whole truth is that my wife was a banker, I told you.
Yes.
When I started and then moved on, at a point I started expanding. I looked at the business and vis-a-vis what my wife puts in as a senior manager in the bank. And I told myself that if I can bring in my wife to become the MD and I become the chairman, and she gives me just 60% of what she was putting for her bank, I think I will get, maybe in a very short time, I will begin to compete with her bank. And she has been with me for more than 1 year. And the 1 year has been so tremendous. We have moved from 1 branch to 3 branches.
Wow.
So my wife is a very big support, apart from the fact that she's my MD. She's a very big support and very knowledgeable in finance issues. Okay, first of all, meet the managing director of Unity Group. In other words,
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
she's in charge, especially when it has to do with this confectionery section, Desire and Treasure supermarket. You can walk around to see what we have.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You can see that we have made in Nigeria. This is palm
Yes,
oil.
I can see made in Nigerian palm oil and all of that in the store. I also noticed that, of course, normal supermarkets, they use POS, and then they use also POS for the filling station, which is, and the gas plant.
Yes.
Amazing.
We usually do transfers.
Transfers.
Yes.
Wow, this
We
is
use
one
customer
I have
account
never
to do
in fact, from the east down south. This is the first time I'm saying that you have to buy petrol, buy gas, and then use your POS your ATM card to pay.
Our sales here is majorly POS transfers, and about 70% of people of what we so cash is just like 30%. We usually do not receive so much cash here because we have like
It's
5
safe.
different.
It's safe.
We have 5 different POSs.
Wow. Is it?
Reality alone has like 3. All
Ah,
doing very well, and then other banks.
okay. So you even have kiddie session as well?
Yeah, it takes
So that when
time.
they're shopping and then they need to just hang
Our
out.
pregnant
and do your
mothers
thing.
like this one sitting here. She wants to buy something, she can sit down
She
here.
can
We
sit
go
and
around,
rest.
gather it for her
Very
before she
convenient.
goes.
Very convenient.
In addition to that section, if you stay in your house and call us on phone, we can
Is this
deliver
home
to your
delivery?
house.
And
Yes.
and tell us what you want. We gather them for you with the receipts and send the delivery vehicle. We have a delivery vehicle that do home service.
Wow.
You can deliver your things to your offices or to your homes.
Wow.
That's the gas plant. So the shop is expanded now. We are even going about up and down basement. We are going into fruits. And vegetables. We already have a space for it here to expand into fruits and vegetables. So we have a balcony here for fruits and vegetables.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. So we'll soon go into that so that you can express fresh fruit here. Customers that came to buy food can come and drink fresh fruit. And then this is skid plant. Unity. We thank our customers. We're very appreciative. Without our customers, it would have been difficult. But because of customers' patronage, so each time we keep thanking them. Yeah.
Wonderful. And that's the staff of the month.
Yeah, we give back to our staff too. So incidentally, I think it's the staff that have been running around you. Yeah, that's the face of Unity for the year, because she became the staff of the month, and so we make her face of Unity for the year. Yeah, so we give back to our staff from time to time. Yeah.
How do you unwind with your wife, your family? How do you relax after work? Do you take your holidays? Do you go to the beach? What exactly do you do? I want us to go away a little bit away from business and just talk pleasure, please. So
Rewinding is it depends on the individual. You know, you call it unwinding.
Yes.
That is, people have taken grammar to balance so many things. How you take rest?
yes, how do you take rest?
You see, I actually sincerely to you, work is part of rest for me. That is the truth. But occasionally we take time off to maybe travel to the outside the country
if
to
you
see,
wish.
to really see what Nigerians run there to go and do. Because for
you
me,
don't know what-
I don't subscribe this
The whole
running away
craziness.
craziness of traveling outside. Of course, when you travel outside the country, when you stay 2 weeks, if you're a real Nigerian person, you want to come home.
I
So
agree.
at
I
the
agree
time,
with
I said, let me even go and see these things they normally go to see. So occasionally we travel to go and, because travel is part of learning. When I travel, I look out for those things that make people travel. So I also pursue 1 or 2 businesses along the line.
Amazing, man. You're amazing. So what would you advise to young entrepreneurs?
Don't despise the day of little beginnings. 1. 2, don't lose your focus. 3, don't be a proud person. Because we have this saying when we are growing up, myself and my friend and my wife, who is also my friend, eye shame, belly rotten. That is, you go through smell and the disgusting situations to make ends meet, but not illegal situations. Young men should not involve in illegality. As much as you can, be honest with people, be fair to people. That is why in Unity Oil and Gas, we are dynamic and reliable. That's our motto, dynamic and reliable. That is who we are, and that is what we continue to be. With time, I believe God that we shall expand into more branches, but we will remain dynamic and reliable.
This whole episode and the theme for this, for you and I with Mona Lisa, sponsored by Fidelity Bank, it's about made in Nigeria, made in Nigerian products, and made in Nigeria everything, made
Beautiful.
in Nigeria. Do you think we are doing, when we're doing well in that area, when we're trying to go back to agriculture, go back to those things that we used to do, rather than exporting and importing, importing things in? Do you think we are set, ready, mentally, physically, financially, and economically for made in Nigerian products?
In fact, Mona Lisa, I must commend you for this team, made in Nigeria. I must commend you. But at the same time, let me stalk you small now. You know your hair is not made in Nigeria.
We are getting there.
All right.
We already have a hair factory coming up. So
Okay, so
we're just using this to test
okay,
the waters.
let me move away from that. So the fact is
This
that
is made in Nigeria. This is made in Nigeria. I am made in Nigeria.
I know you are made in
Everything.
Nigeria.
It's just
I even know the state that you're made of. I even know you are made in Rivers State.
River State.
So I support so much made in Nigeria. In fact, if you ask my wife, if you ask people who know me, when I go to PTA for schools, I used to be a PTA chairman in schools. When parents will come and say, you see this shoe, we cannot use Nigerian made shoe for our children. You see this shirt, we have to get the imported one from London. I will say, you see this shoe, let us get the one that is made in Nigeria. Some of them will say, let us pay money so that our children will travel overseas for holiday. I will say, what happens to Bonny? What of the Obudu Cattle Ranch? What of the mangrove forest of Ndoni and all those kind of Nigerian things that where we can spend money, our money? What of our zoo? What of thank God that Nyesom Wike is building a Port Harcourt Pleasure Park.
Yes.
Maybe those people that spend money going abroad this time around may come to Port Harcourt and pay the money. So what I'm trying to say is that made in Nigeria, we are not yet prepared. We are not yet prepared because a lot of persons are still crazy about imported things, especially the youth class. The youth class, not even the adults, the youth class. If you wear a shoe and your shoe is not made foreign made, problem.
But I think I will disagree with you on that.
Okay.
So, on saying that the
Youth class.
the youth all are very the mindset is all about made in foreign countries.
Do you know I said the youth class? Do you know why I say the youth class?
Why?
Because it's supposed to be the political class actually. But when the youth class buys something made in Nigeria, when they will describe it, they will say it's foreign made. They will not be proud to say it's made in Nigeria.
Do you realize that most of our designers now for clothing and everything they're all young people. They're all young people here and they're making clothes that we wear, even what you're wearing. They're all young people. I do not agree with you that young people are not crazy about made in Nigerian products.
Okay.
It's actually the elites.
The elites.
The bourgeoisies.
Well, as far as from what I'm seeing, If the young people can, the few young people, the few young ones that are sustaining made in Nigeria, if they will continue to push forward, we are going to win the battle.
That's what I want to hear.
But the many that are still crazy about foreign ones are the ones causing problem for us. But talking about the elites, they are a problem of their own. They have spoiled the country and they are going. But with time, God will help us, we will repair the
Restore
country.
what we have lost. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing experience for me. And this is where we have come to draw the curtain. But then see
No, not drawing the curtain. You are opening the curtain.
Well, I'm opening the curtain for another chapter for next week. See you same time next week. Bye for now. Don't go away.
You
We'll
need
be
a
right back.
friend. I'll be your anchor on whom you can depend.
I know what you said. I'm so sorry, my dear.
It's you and I.
Opportunity to like come away next week. It's bye for now. I'll see you again.